Yo, what is up guys? It is your boy Kibbles back with another video, and today I am going to be going over the 4 games that got me to top 5k in the world. I am currently top 5k in the world. I think like 4,800-ish. I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure, but I will take that. Top 5k in the world. Final day of ladder, guys. So hopefully you guys get a new personal record. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to push up anymore. I just kind of want that top 10k finish. I don't really care about a personal best this season. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. I have been having a lot of fun with good old 2.6 Hog Rider, and that is exactly what we used in today's deck. Now, as you guys see, this first game, we face Splashyard. And guys, let me tell you, Splashyard is a 100-0 matchup for him. Okay? This, if you lose to 2.6 Hog Rider with Splashyard, guys, whenever you have Ice Wizard, Tornado, Tombstone, okay, so many answers against the Hog Rider, then you are absolutely trash, aka Kyle is absolutely trash, okay? Not to, disrespect the fool or not, but he's going to lose this matchup, guys, spoiler alert, and I make him look like a terrible terrible Splashyard player. Alright, now, as you can see, guys, I already had a lot of damage on that right side, but I go in on the left side here because I know he's playing with Graveyard. And, guys, if there's one rule whenever you're facing Graveyard, it's never go same lane. Never. Never, guys. Let me repeat that 5 more times. Never, 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 never. That was 4? Never? I'm not sure. But, guys, never go same lane against Splashyard, alright? Because every time you go same lane against Splashyard, guys, what's going to happen is you're going to defend. You're going to attack. They're going to defend. And then they're going to be able to go Graveyard with their attack. All right? And so you never want to go same lane with Graveyard because you're forcing your opponent to use Elixir on the opposite lane, split up their cards, and it just makes it easier for you to defend the Graveyards, okay? Just trust me on this. You never want to go same lane against Graveyard. Now, at this top level, guys, you will see that my opponent knows that. And so he keeps on switching which lane he's also attacking in. See, now he's going into the left lane now because I'm getting so much damage on his left lane. That's completely fine with me. I go with a Hog Rider right away. We force out a Tornado, and then there we go. Super easy defense. Now, I'm pretty sure I go with Hog Rider again here because I'm pretty certain he goes with Poison. Yep, and I knew that in my head he was going to go with Poison, right? So I go with my Hog Rider right away. Okay, he doesn't have his Tornado in cycle, so that Hog Rider gets one huge shot. All right? So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, this is not the best Splashyard player in the world. We are kind of making this guy look like an absolute fool, and I just go with my Musketeer in the back. As soon as I see the Baby Dragon, guys, I'm like, okay, it's time. We got to go in here. Again, just look at this, bro. It's so annoying. He gives us a nice Fireball, though. But that being said, I was worried. I space out my cards really well here, and we're actually able to defend almost perfectly. We're able to cycle to another Musketeer, and then I just go with Hog right away. And guys, look at this again. We're going opposite lane almost every time. Even though he has Tornado, guys, we're forcing Elixir out on the left side, so we can't go in with Graveyard on the right side. All right? And that is the key. We actually get a huge Musketeer prediction on this Baby Dragon here because most, Graveyard players like to go with Baby Dragon plus Knight, right? And most of the times they place their Baby Dragons in the corner like that. And because of it, guys, we get a huge Hog Rider connection. We also get a really nice Fireball. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, this guy is not the best in the world. Honestly, I could have gone with a better Ice Golem, but the Ice Golem there prevented him to go with Graveyard. I go with a Log to kill the Tombstone. I go with my Evo Cannon. Evo Cannon does so nice. Fire Spirits, Skeletons. We're actually defending like an absolute beast here. And guys, this guy just cannot handle it. We go with another Evo Musketeer to snipe away at this Baby Dragon. Unfortunately, it doesn't lock onto the Baby Dragon, but I'm able to get to another cannon. I cycle my Log. I go with the Ice Golem to defend this Baby Dragon. And guys, look at that. The beautiful defenses right now have just been on point. I go with another Musketeer just to block this lane so he, can't go in. I Fireball to make sure I take his tower. I go with Hog Rider in case he goes in with his graveyard. He's forced to go with the Tornado on defense, which means he doesn't have Elixir for offense, and I'm able to beat Splashard. I'm able to beat this 100-0 matchup. I tell him thanks, because how are you losing this matchup? And yeah, fantastic first game. You love to see it. All right, guys, in this second match against DJ Lopata, we actually faced Double Prince, Evo, Gob Giant, Bridge Spam. And this is honestly a great matchup for me, guys. You guys will see this. You guys will see in a second. Because he can't kill my Musketeers. He can't kill my Musketeers. All he has for the Musketeer, guys, is Rage and Zap. And frankly, that just does nothing. As you guys can see, guys, I'm pretty sure he knew that. So he goes in with all of his Elixir trying to tower trade. Unfortunately, I messed up that Fire Spirit, so we don't completely lose my tower, but at this point I'm thinking, okay, this could be tough. This could be tough. You don't want to ever go like 2-tower race against Sparky. It's just not good. It is just not good. That being said, again, guys, he cannot kill my Musketeers. He goes with Sparky in the back, and I'm thinking, okay, this is annoying, but I think we should be fine. We have a lot of damage on his King Tower. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to go with a Hog here. He's going to be forced to play something. He goes with his Mega Knight, okay? And I'm like, okay, what does my opponent want to do here? He's probably going to go Gob Giant in front. I can't really defend my tower, so my plan here, guys, was just not to completely get 3-crowned. So I go with a Musketeer here. I go with Skeletons just to stall the Sparky. I let him take my tower, and then I go with a super, super nice log. Okay, only 1 goblin spawns from that because the log was super nice. And then I just go with a really nice fireball. Unfortunately, he gets 1 shot with his mini P.E.K.K.A, and he's also going to get another shot with his Sparky. But I didn't lose my, I didn't completely lose my tower. We're down only 1 elixir, and so I was thinking, okay, this is probably the best situation I could have asked for. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, what does he want to do? I have my Evil Musketeer if he wants to go Sparky. As soon as I see the Dark Prince, again, guys, I go with Hog Rider to force out Elixir. I go with my Evil Musketeer to snipe at the Sparky. The Evil Musketeer does actually so much damage to the Sparky, guys. So if you can get away with a Evil Musketeer on your opponent's Sparky, then you're going to do, the defense should be really, really nice. We get a huge fireball, by the way, there, guys. Hits the Giant, hits the Sparky, and the Mega Minion. So a lot of value for me there. A little bit of a scary push because I mess up the Golem, but we're able to cycle back to another fireball. He's not able to get any damage with his mini P.E.K.K.A, and so we were fine. We were fine. All right. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to let him go with something. Yep, he goes with his Sparky in the back. I didn't want him to predict my Hog Rider, so I just cycle my Skeletons. I cycle my Fire Spirit. Yep, as you guys can see. I go with my Ice Golem in the back because, frankly, I'm not going to get any damage if I go Hog Rider there. I cycle a Fireball on his Sparky because I know that, if I can get to another Fireball, I should be able to defend that with relative ease. And guys, as you guys can see, again, this is just so hard for my opponent to kill my Sparkies. It's just so annoying for him. And the Musketeers alone were just keeping me in this game, y'all. They were just keeping me in this game. So, again, I just go with my cannon early. If he tries to kill my first cannon, I want to cycle to another cannon. Yep, he goes with that in the pocket. So I go with the Ice Golem for the Dark Prince. I go with Skeletons, kind of mess up the Skeletons, but I can just go with the Defensive Hog. This Defensive Hog, guys, by the way, was actually goated. Such a good Defensive Hog by me. We get damage on his tower, and we don't even take a shot for the mini P.E.K.K.A. So super nice Defensive Hog by me. I mean, we probably shouldn't have needed to use it if I had played my Skeletons right, but still pretty good. I'm pretty sure I Fireball here, right? It hits the King Tower, does damage against the Sparky, and I can get back to my Evil Musketeer. I do that. It snipes it snipes the Sparky. It snipes the Mega Minion, and we're looking good here. I go in because he goes with Dark Prince opposite lane. And guys, as you guys can see, it's all about going opposite lane with 2.6 Hog Rider, y'all. It's all about going 2.6 opposite lane. You guys, check this defense out. We go with Ice Golem. I'm pretty sure we go with a perfectly timed log. I go with Skeletons to pull in the Mega Minion, and then I go with a Defensive Hog. And guys, the Defensive Hogs on defense have just been out of this world. He does have too many P.E.K.K.As, by the way, so I was thinking, okay, maybe this could be a little bit scary. I go with my Fireball, And then I just go with a log, and yeah, I mean, just look at this defense, y'all. It's perfect. It's perfect. He literally gets like no damage besides spells on my tower. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, 10 more seconds. I just got to play this safe. I have both of my evos in cycle, so I'm feeling fine. I go like this. I go with a Fire Spirit. I go with my Ice Golem yet again just to defend. And yeah, super, super, super great defenses by me. He only had 600 damage left on his tower, and I was able to get the second W, which is just awesome. All right, guys, into this final match against Raisin. As you guys saw, initially I was thinking, wow, okay, this guy has a lot more trophies than I do, almost 30 more than in total. And so if I can beat this guy, you know, I will be looking pretty good. I will have a pretty high rank finish. Unfortunately, those piggies get a lot of damage for him. But I immediately knew, guys, that we would be facing Queen 2.9 Hog Cycle. Now, what do I think of this matchup? It's definitely an annoying matchup, guys. There are some good takeaways, though. He has a lot of trouble killing my Musketeer, right? Because he only has Earthquake as a spell, so my Musketeer can get a lot of value. That being said, his cycle can match mine. His Royal Hogs are so annoying for me because I can either go with Cannon, which he can Earthquake, or I can go with Fireball. But every time I go with Fireball on defense on his piggies, guys, I don't get any damage on his tower in return, right? And so it's such an annoying matchup, guys. It really is. I really hate this matchup, but as you guys will see, this is going to be a pretty crazy game, okay? Anyways, we're down 200 damage here, and so, again, guys, this is just not what you want to see. Normally, you know, 2.6, one of the main things about 2.6 that really lets it shine is that it has such a cheap cycle. But because this guy's cycle is so cheap as well, it's just so hard, guys. It's just so hard. I go with my Fire Spirit here. And interestingly enough, he actually goes with his Queen. So I just match that with my Musketeer in the back. He also goes with probably some of the worst Royal Hogs and Skeletons I've ever seen. You know, the Evo Cannon just kind of killed everything. And then he tries to log protect for my Skeletons, but I'm too smart for that. I know he's going to do that, so I just go with my Skeletons away. I go with a Prediction Musketeer on all of that and a log for the Skeletons, and we're able to get one shot with the Hog Rider. And so I'm thinking, okay, maybe we can actually win this. Maybe we can actually win this. If I can just keep this lead, I might be in a good spot. That being said, guys, you guys are going to see that this is just so difficult for me. I go with the Fireball here. I take the value on the Queenie. And then I'm pretty sure I just go with Musketeer. Okay, I should have gone with Musketeer. I'm not sure why I didn't go with Musketeer, but we take a lot of damage there. Yeah, if I had just gone with my Musketeer, guys, we would have been fine. I would have been able to pull everything into my cannon, and the Musketeer would have gotten a lot of value. But I was getting nervous here. I think I just go with Cannon high. Yeah, that one piggy, though, sneaks through because I placed the cannon like that in the anti-earthquake spot. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I need to Fireball his tower, guys. Otherwise, I'm just going to lose. I'm pretty sure I go with Fire Spirit just to pressure. And then, guys, look at this. I go with Hog Rider in the back. And you might be thinking, Kibbles, why are you going to go with Hog Rider in the back? Well, I'm hoping to bait out Cannon with my first Hog Rider and then punish him with my second Hog Rider. And although it doesn't quite work out here, guys, you guys will see that it will work some magic in a second here. A little scary spot for me. I'm able to thankfully get my Evo Cannon down, and it kind of saves my ass, but he's still able to get, you know, the damage from... Or, sorry, I'm not getting any damage of my own, and so it's just really, really scary. I have to Fireball Skeletons, guys. That's how desperate I am for damage at this point. And then again, guys, we go with Hog Rider in the back. And although it didn't work last time, I was hoping and praying it would work this time. We only have a minute left on the tower. I try to go for a desperate Musketeer in the middle to snipe everything. I'm literally spamming all of my elixir, guys. I'm being so aggressive because I'm just so desperate for damage. I go with a cannon low. I know he's going to have Earthquake, so I go with my Ice Golem for that. I go with a log low just to hit his piggies because I know they're about to go, and then I go with a Fireball. But guys, because I went with Fireball, I'm not getting any damage on his tower, and so it's just terrible. It's just terrible, y'all. I just decide to start clogging this lane with my Evil Musketeer. I go with my Ice Golem, and then, guys, we go with the Hog Rider in the back, and let me tell you, this is the most insane Hog Rider you'll ever see, okay? We go with Skeletons. I'm trying to cycle back to another one. As you guys can see, he's not using his cannon because he wants to save it for my second Hog Rider, but we go with the Evil Cannon high, and guys, somehow he messes up. He messes up his cannon of his own, and so the Evil Musketeer snipes his cannon, and the Fireball kills everything else. And guys, we're somehow able to get in the lead here. I don't know how, but it was actually insane. Okay, at this point, I'm just thinking, okay, I just need to defend. That one piggy gets one shot, but I have Fireball, he has Earthquake. The Fireball does instant damage, and guys, we're able to pull off a crazy win. I start laughing at this guy, be out of my nerves, and just out of the complete shock that I was able to beat him. And we were able to get the W. I'm pretty sure I got like 33 trophies from this guy because he was so far up. But again, I just could not believe I won that match. It was insane. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. As you can see, I am top 4K in the world. Basically 4,500th. Not bad. I don't think I'm going to push up anymore. But I do wish you guys the best of luck. And hopefully you guys can get your own personal bests. If you do, make sure to comment in my videos and let me know how you did. Guys, I'm so excited for Evil Hunter. We'll see how broken that card is. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.